So in teacher school, I was taught that I should help everyone start a reading journey. So I'm like, great. I came back home and I tried to start this reading journey, and I was like, I have no idea what to do. And I didn't. Okay, so I'm just going to fast forward. I'm not going to tell you all the things that I did, but I tried them all, every single thing. But I'm like, something's missing, something's missing, something's missing. And then just recently, I was like, wait, we don't agree on reading in books. So if nobody has the same definition for books, then there's no way that we have the same definition for reading, right? Because both of those things are so personal. You can't separate them because they are inside of you. So this is how I came up with the idea of books are, and like we should look at that. And then with that, reading is. So what is reading to you? So again, if you're information driven, then you're reading for information. And not that you don't think about the information or take it in, but if it's a stop sign, that's information, and you stop. But do you wonder why there's a stop sign there? Or you're curious how many stop signs are in Tucson? Or, like coming inward. So I know it's just a stop sign, probably a terrible example, but this is very hard to do and talk to people because I'm universally talking to a whole bunch of people. So I'm just going to be honest. So it's really about going inward. And what I realized, I was asking books are, and some people are saying that way and that way and that way. And then other people were going this way. And I didn't realize it was that way and that way until I started listening. I'm like, what do these all have in common? That way or this way? I have been reading introspectively my whole life. I didn't know that. Nobody goes to teacher college and they all say, this is reading, let's all agree. It's not like that. It's like you think. It's like all these different things. And so in my lifetime, I've had teachers that read that way. What is the answer to this question? And you need to know it. And then I had other teachers reading this way, and they're like, oh my God, this made me cry. And I didn't know that was two different directions, and nobody knows that. And so I'm telling you, it's that way and this way. Now, in my experience, this way is very difficult. If you've never gone this direction, it's very hard. You might have a lot of, there might actually be literacy trauma, but there also might be trauma coming inward. I gave somebody a book once, and I asked later, did you try it? And they said, yeah, but it became uncomfortable, so I stopped. And I'm like, no, that's when we keep going, because we're alone in the privacy of our own home, or privacy of our own heads, honestly. So, reading inward. So when you said books are, was it that way or was it this way? And that's what we're going to look at next. But there's this way of reading, there's that way of reading, there's answering the questions over there, and there's answering the textbook over there. And what's not even part of that is answering the test questions. That's completely different, by the way, because it's not this way. And really, it's not that way. It's actually this way. Like there's an exact spot. And if you don't get that exact spot, you didn't get the answer right. So that's something different. And we can talk about that. But this is not reading. This way is. So in our next video, I'm going to teach you what that looks like. Stay tuned.